Welcome back, everyone! This is Dom for another episode of Dom in Space, where we play a vanilla career series. So, let's go ahead and just jump right back in. I think this should be episode 6 of Season 2. It's been a little bit of a while since I've recorded anything on this series. Mostly because I've been doing the Kerbal Realism broadcast. Boop, boop. Okay, so today, last episode, I said we were going to go ahead and send up... Oopsie. Let's jump back in. I said we're going to start doing some probe missions at the end of the last episode, I'm pretty sure. Also come up with a new mission that actually we're going to be doing in both series. We're going to be doing a very similar mission in both series. We're going to be doing moon exploration on both series. I still have to do a lot of math and stuff on this specific version without any mods, because with the modded version I can just use Kerbal Engineer and it'll give me all the stats I ever need and all that stuff. But anyways, we're going to be doing very similar missions in about a week on both series, so it's going to be very cool to kind of contrast the mods and not. So we are going to send up a probe today, and today we're actually going to kind of design it. I've already sent one up. I know it's kind of against normal stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at it actually. Oop. I just wanted to see if I could actually get a probe into sun orbit and low sun orbit, and it did get pretty darn close. It's right there. Sweet. I don't need... Actually, let's take a look at the periapsis and stuff. So we will be getting at 1 million meters away. And actually, we can get as close as we want. We're actually approaching our apoapsis, which is really cool with this probe specifically. So let's go ahead and fly it. Reason why I didn't basically bring you guys along for the ride was, for getting this guy up here, was because... basically, you've seen a bunch of launches, and yeah, that's all I've ever done in the series so far. Is just kind of launch stuff up and then do like one or two things in the meantime with it. So this is actually going to be a project that lasts for quite a while. This guy's going to kind of orbit around the sun, and we'll get to it. When it's... Let's see how many days it takes to get here. Come on, let me place a note. Actually, no, let me place a note somewhere else, and we'll just drag it. Whoop. Okay, it will take 21 days just to get there. So this is going to be a project that we just kind of let sit. So this is the probe I brought up. Really, all it's good for is temperature. I just wanted to see if the concept would work. Also, this is a concept for this is the same probe for landing on a surface. Any of the surfaces that are on in the Kerbal system, not the Kerbal system specifically. What is going on? Oh yeah, that's right. I have the engine running. I was wondering why I was losing electricity. So this is our xenon engine here, whatever it's called. Basically, what happens is it uses all the fuel from these canisters, and its specific impulse is very, very high, and it uses electricity as the other propellant. So as you can tell, I'm not gaining enough electricity to keep this thing running at maximum efficiency. And as it's running, you're going to tell that, it's kind of the numbers are getting fogged here. The periaps right here is getting smaller. So progressively, and it takes quite a while with this specific setup, especially if I don't have the correct amount of resource gathering, like from these solar panels. This is going to take a while. So I'm going to just go ahead and let this thing get a little bit closer to the sun. We'll get within an acceptable distance, and we will be back. Alright, we're back. And actually, at the end of last scene, we were just about within the space near the sun marker. And we're just going to cut down the engines now. Boop. Basically, you just need to be within 1 gigameter, which is 1 billion meters away from the surface of the sun. So that is definitely an acceptable distance, and basically our whole horizon will be covered up by the sun. So this guy is going to take about 21 days-ish to get to that point, so we are going to leave him be. We're going to go back to the Space Center. We're going to open up the probe menu, and we're going to send another one or two out today. And that's basically what the plan is for today's episode. Next episode, we'll probably be sending something to the moon, which is my new project on the moon. Oh yeah, try load. It's called Probe Mark 1. There it is. We'll make some changes to it. Look how small and puny this thing is. This is my my normal standard rocket setup for now. Don't know why. It just really works. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys have noticed, my textures are reduced a lot. And that's by design. I just don't feel like changing my settings between the two versions of the recorded series. It looks a little bit different, but I don't know if you guys can tell too much. So, didn't really strike my interest to be necessary. So we're going to change this design around just a little bit here. I'm going to put our science-y instruments on the sides. Right here. I don't think we're going to go to any place that has an atmosphere because we'll probably burn. And if we do, we might as well just bring a... that's it for science-y stuff? Oh, that's not cool. We're going to bring a couple of these. We are going to change the amount of... There we are. We're going to have 4 sets. And static panels for, just in case, these break off or something upon getting into the atmosphere someplace. Let's see. How big are these? Oh yeah, these are way too big. Yeah, and that looks just about good. We will be able to get basically anywhere with this setup to within the solar system itself. Not solar system. Yes, solar system. Let's see, sciencey stuff. Do I have anything else I could add? I just need one more thing to make this fun. One more. Let's see if we can research anything. I don't know I forgot what all the cool sciencey stuff is. Oh, we have 361. Sweet. We can get something else. No. I'm probably going to have to... Oh, man. We should have gotten this. 550. So, I'm going to get 550. I'm going to do a min-miss run. I'll be right back. And 5 days later... Gemini comes back from min-miss. It doesn't actually take that long. I kind of messed up. I let him sit on the surface for a little bit longer than he should have. And we're just about to splash down with some science. Come on. It'll get there. It'll get there. One day. And there it is. Okay. Sweet. Thing flies like a dream. I love that craft. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get this sciencey stuff. Awesome. We're not going to mess with anything else. We are going to load the probe that I've been playing around with while Jeb was up in space. Oops, sorry, dude. Probe Mark 2. Oop, my phone just dinged. Okay, so this is the probe I've been messing with. Yeah. It basically is ready to enter atmosphere and etc., etc. So, we're going to change this around just a little bit. We need to add the gravioli detector. So that's cool. Cool. And we need to... I want to add this one. And this is for atmospheres. It's like an atmospheric detector stuff, etc. But we have a problem now. We need to put parachutes on here. So I'm just gonna, do a little bit of fidgeting with it, I think. It's not too expensive when it comes to weight, so not a horrible thing. I'm not really worried about weight anyways. X. Double parachute. Double radially mounted parachutes. And we'll do a couple of these for good measure. Right there. Sweet. Okay. So the top part just kind of there for show. We got a bunch of batteries. So basically, this will get us to the planet. This will land us on the planet. This part right here, let me show you the little engine and some fuel. We have some struts. We have a bunch of solar panels, static ones for just in case, and these ones for more or less outside of the atmosphere. So when we re-enter, it's going to be more or less just these guys, like going into an atmosphere. Yeah, because these things will snap off. And we have a gravioli detector. We have an atmosphere barometer, whatever that is. We have whatever this accelerometer, seismology. I don't know. Let me look at it. Seismic accelerometer. Look at that. I said both of them. And we have a thermometer. So this is not doing the material study or the science junior. This is just doing all of these things. The material study or science junior will be if we bring a Kerbal mission, manned mission, to that planet. So yeah, or moon, depending on where we're going. So we're gonna go ahead and just send one of these things off. I think it's ready to go. Let's get these involved with this. Don't want this to be at the same time these are. What does this go to? Oh boy. Yeah, that goes there. Oh my gosh. So this is with you. Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, I think this is right. We got solids. We have them detaching all of them. We have all of the normal rockets going. We have 3, I think. Which ones are going? Asparagus staging in a row. And then it's the ion engine. When it separates from the main here. Then we have our, what is this? This is separating the ion engine out. So we can use, where's this one? Put that there. So we can use our landing stage. We have gear, and I want to put the solar panels on my cool group. Oh, and you know what I almost forgot? An antenna. That would have been cool. Bad. Whatever. Actually, I'm going to toggle panels with 10. Let's go back. We needed an antenna to get our data back with us, to us. For good measure, you know what I'm going to do? Make it look cool. Cool. Yeah, it looks awesome. So we have double antennas. Who knows? Yeah. So that's cool. It's gonna work. I think this will work. So let's go ahead and just shoot one off. And I'm gonna choose a trajectory that will... Basically, we can just fire straight up, and then we'll end up in a good area here. Actually, we're kind of close to being able to go towards the sun again, but I want to land on either Eve or Gilly, so that's kind of my new target here. I think this is actually a bad time to do it, but we will have to see. We can always adjust our trajectory. Let's go ahead and just turn Kerbin around until it's sunset. Actually, we can do it from this view too. Whoa, stuff is rocking. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Okay, let's revert flight. Vehicle assembly. Let's do it from a different view. Let's do it from one of our probe views or something. Woohoo. There should be something. Oh, we only have one probe. Okay. Let's go ahead and just fly that, and we'll wait for the Space Center to be in the right spot. I really should have focus Kerbin. And I'm waiting for this guy to be at sunset, so over here. Ready? Go! Come on. Turn faster. And, boop. Okay, sunset. That's a good spot. Space Center. Launch probe 2. Where's probe 2? Probe 2! Launch! This will be our second one that we're sending up. T. Fire! We're just gonna go straight up. Straight up burn. Because the sun is... Whoa, this is not good. Bad stuff's happening. Okay. We will put some... what are these things called? Whee! There they are. X3... Actually, no, we'll do this. Cool. That should be able to help us out. And we'll launch it. Basically, all I need to do is just go straight up. So, I don't need to tip over or do anything. We're just going to try to escape Kerbin as fast as possible. And hopefully not smack into the moon or anything on our way. Don't do anything out of the ordinary. Awesome. Looks good. So, this is just basically my standard launch vehicle. And on the top is our probe. It looks decent. It doesn't look like it would stand up to Ferrum Aerospace, but it looks decent enough for me. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sunset. This will bring us to an inner orbit. So we'll be able to rendezvous with Gilly eventually. That's about good right there. Just a little bit. Cool. So you're going to see our apoapsis just kind of spike out near the end of this trip, which is actually really cool. Roll that thing, pedal to the metal, just about 10 kilometers off the ground. Don't care what our airspeed is right now. We just want to get high in the atmosphere. You know what I meant. I just noticed something. I'm going to lose all of my tail fins very, very soon. But I think we're actually high enough not to need them. There it goes. Definitely high enough not to need them. Beautiful sunset. At least you can see the craft. That was one of the reasons why I waited to do this on camera. Because it looks awesome. Because it's a dark side. And a light side. Okay. We got plenty of fuel. I have a weird feeling we might hit the moon. But we'll see. We'll see. Just because of where it is and the way it's going to go, we might. We'll see, though. Just tell you, this is one of the best ways for you to send something into the inner solar system is to basically burn at sunset to as vertical as you can. It's the easiest way. It isn't the best way, I don't think. And my cat's making noise. I apologize. And just about ready to... There we go. There goes those. They will enter the atmosphere and explode eventually. And we are on our very last stage here. This should be able to get us out. If it doesn't... if we don't leave the Kerbin system, then I just need to make a little bit of tweaks to this launch system here. But we should definitely be okay. As long as we can make it out of the system, then we can adjust our trajectory with the Xenon engines. Come on. You can do it. 2.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, geostationary, 8, 9. Anyways. Learned a lot of things about this game playing with mods. And don't hit the moon. Don't hit the moon. Dang it. That's not cool. Oh no, we're gonna pass it. Good. We're gonna be there too fast, too early. Awesome, we are out of the system. So I turned off my engines just because I want to see how far out of the system we are. That looks good, actually. What happens if we set this as our target? Should have to do a correction burn eventually. Go to Eve with this guy. And that looks just about right there. And we'll do a correction burn in 29 days. Sweet. So then what we'll probably do is end up getting into an orbit that we might have to go around a couple times. But I know this wasn't the optimal time to jump to Eve. It probably will be over here when we're over here. But we'll just kind of go with the flow as we need. So basically, I'm actually going to bring the fuel with me, just for fun. There's no point in getting rid of it just yet. It's just going to help us get where we need to be. I'm going to also extend our solar panels here. Good thing I have the static ones on here. But we have a lot of cool sciencey stuff that we can do. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 normal little things, plus the atmosphere thing, and I'm pretty sure Eve has an atmosphere. Let's jump over to him. Eve has an atmosphere, yes. Awesome. It's actually very, very big planet. It's 1.7 Gs, so I don't know if our parachutes will even be able to help us down at the surface, but we might be able to burn some rocket fuel if we need to. Gilly is one of the coolest things. We could potentially do a flyby on Gilly when we get to the Eve system, and then just kind of use Eve to either aerobrake us, hit Gilly, and then go back, or we'll see what we do. We got plenty of fuel for right now. We have more than one of these tanks full, so yeah, that's that probe. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. What I'm gonna do in between the two is I'm going to try to send a probe to Duna. So we're going to launch at sunrise, be the best. Do another one of those to Duna, bring as much fuel as possible as well. And we'll do a similar thing for Duna. We might hit Ike on the way, because Duna has an atmosphere as well. Those are really good for helping us aerobrake and then land. I don't want to go up to Dres yet. I just want to stay within the closest two planets. And the reason why is I wanted to kind of set up a realistic, more or less, approach if we want to do bring Kerbons to the atmosphere and bring back surface samples and all those kinds of fun things. So yeah, that's the plan. That's going to be it for today. Say goodbye to the probe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.